Welcome to the Industrialization and Localization Expert Channel. I'm your host, Makole Lope, and today we're bringing you a feature titled The UAE Transmission Lines. The restructuring of the water and electricity sector in the UAE led to the privatization of various elements where they separated distribution companies to be able just to deal with the purchase of electricity from Abu Dhabi Water and Electricity Company, for example. You'll see whereby they ended up having one company that runs the coordination of everything. What they did, they appointed the company called Abu Dhabi Transmission and Dispatch Company, Transco, and they are responsible for construction, development, operation, and maintenance of all high voltage power as well as bulk water transmission networks in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi and in some parts of the UAE. The infrastructure is shared amongst 4 companies in the UAE. The amounts that are transmitted, as you can see as we project them on the screen there, and all in all, the overall kilometers is about 8,268 kilometers of overhead lines, which transmit over 75,000 units of power. And you can see we also display for you how the UAE network across the 7 major emirates is spread across, and you will see there's various designs from your 132 kV to 275 kV as well as the 400 kV lines. In Abu Dhabi, for example, the system comprises a network of high voltage transmission plant and apparatus interconnecting the major sources of electricity generation and the major demand centers. System-to-system constraints often allows electricity to be supplied to customers from whenever it can be produced. And to fulfill this objective requires a certain standard for plant and apparatus as well as centralized coordination of all those users who benefit from the existence of the transmission system. And that standard is the reference point on how they operate. The UAE still considers itself to be on a infrastructure development trajectory, and we can attest by that because in terms of network planning, there's still a lot of construction projects that are coming to actually build more transmission lines. This can be attested by, for example, recently Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, which is called ADNOC, and Abu Dhabi Power Corporation at Power have recently announced the issuance of a joint tender for a first of its kind project in the Middle East and North Africa region. This tender is meant to develop and operate the region's first high voltage direct current HVDC, which is going to be in the subsea transmission system, and it is meant to connect ADNOC's offshore production facilities to ADPower's onshore electricity grid, and they are going to use a state-of-the-art technology. This is all over the news, and at ILE, we want you to be glued up when these developments unfold. It is an interesting project, and commercial operation is expected to be in 2025. And mostly, Transco will make sure that it provides the total installed capacity by then, when this comes to add on the 75,000 that we spoke about, another 3,200 megawatts. In Dubai as well, they have what we call Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, which is DEWA. They also plan to develop another 132 kV transmission lines in Dubai. And this is just one of the earmarked upcoming projects, and it is meant to stretch across about 22.5 kilometers.